How's it going, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So listen, we have to break down Nvidia stock in this one, go over what I'm doing, my plan overall with the stock. We'll break down the charts and go over what the indexes are looking like right now as we're 30 minutes away from close. And as you guys know, it is not pretty. This is one of the worst days in the stock market that we've seen in years. Probably the worst day since the crash in 2020, 2021, where we saw a lot of nasty red days, right? More so in 2020. So let's break down Nvidia, my thoughts, what I'm doing. So hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Join the free email list. That is linked down below. I send out my top stocks weekly. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's talk about the destruction right now. That is the stock market and Nvidia stock. So Nvidia stock right now is down over 6%, pretty much down 7% on the day, and we're trading at $102.80 as I'm making this video. And you know, it's been downtrending. We all know that. It's been downtrending for quite some time, and now it's on the verge of going under $100 per share, which is a multi-month support on or for the stock. And let me just get it out right now. I bought more Nvidia today. I bought more in the morning at about $103 per share, and I actually bought more just about an hour ago at about 102. And I'm really trying to get my buys in here in the low hundreds, and if it goes under $100 to $90, $95, that is where I'm gonna go heavier, right? Even heavier, and build it out to potentially be my biggest individual stock holding. It might get there at this point, guys. It might get there during this crash that we're seeing across the board, which, by the way, right now we're midway through power hour. The S&P 500's down. Let me show you this on a side note. S&P's down 4.6%. The Dow Jones is down almost 4%, down 1,600 points on the day. QQQ, which is the NASDAQ 100, is down 5.2%. And the Russell, get ready for this, man, it is down 6.3%. So we're down massively across the board. The VIX is up 36%. Yeah, you heard that right. Crude oil's down 7%. Heck, even the metals are down. Silver's down 4.7%. We have gold down, or actually no, silver's down 8%. I read that wrong. 8% down day for silver. Gold's not doing that bad, honestly, but still down 1.3%. And pulling Nvidia back here, let's pull it back up here. Let me show you this. On the 1 hour chart, now we're pretty much at the lows from the beginning, middle of March. You guys can see that here. We hit 102 at that time period, or during that time. Then we rallied to 123. So we're testing that low. And not only is that low, or this level, the low from March, but also from back in September, I believe, right? Early September, we held 102, saw a nice rally from there. So we're now pretty much at a multi-month low on Nvidia stock. We're testing a multi-month low, which if this breaks, guys, next gap to fill would be down at $97, $97.50 per share, which actually was a critical support early in August of 2024. And if that were to break, boom, we'll probably fill the gap down to $90, which was the low from the early days of August. So guys, we are holding above a thread. We're above 102 by a thread right now. And what did I say a couple of videos ago, right? Before this entire crash started, what did I say? I told you guys Nvidia could be going down to the bottom of this channel. Let me draw the channel out to show you guys here. I said, beware, we might be going down to 95, 100, 105, heck, 90 if it gets there. And that's kind of where we're trending towards now. And we covered how during this drop, I'm going to be buying all the way down because I don't know when the bottom is. People are going to be like, oh, Stas, just hold cash, wait for the bottom. The reality is we don't know where the bottom is, so I'm just going to dollar cost average down here pretty much all the way down within reason. I'm not going to make Nvidia like half of my portfolio or something, but within reason, I'm going to continue buying this dip. And I might even consider buying call options, not yet, but if it gets to the 90s, if it gets to $90, $95, I might buy some 3 to 6 to 9 month call options, 3, 6, 9 months out, depending on what we're looking like. And I might use those for the rebound, the short-term rebound that we'll likely see at that point because contrary to popular belief here, guys, we're going to get a rebound. We're going to get a short-term snapback, and that is going to make a lot of short-term money. But it's all about timing, right? It's all about timing, and I think it might be a bit too early now to buy those calls. I think it is for sure. But if we get another leg down, get even more oversold, down to 95, $90 a share, I might buy the $100 calls. I might buy the $95 calls pretty close to the money to play that rebound because ultimately we're going to get a rebound similar to what we've gotten throughout this downtrend over the last couple of months. I mean, look, we hit 112 back in the beginning of February, then we rallied up to 140, then got oversold earlier in March. We went to 102, right? Then we saw a rally. So I think if we get even more oversold here, we're going to be due for a rally, and I'm looking to play that in the short term. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments, but being very patient because I'm well aware of the market we're in right now, and it's just not looking pretty at all. I mean, guys, stocks like Best Buy are down 18%. Stocks like Micron completely falling through the floor right here, down 16, 15%. SoFi's down 14% today, completely getting demolished, which we talked about this as well. SoFi, I said this a couple of videos ago, there was a decent chance it would get down to $9.50, $10. And we're pretty much there. We're at $10.50 now. So SoFi's getting demolished. Not surprised. Let's see. What else? Nike. Don't even get me started on Nike, guys. Such a dead money stock. It's disgusting. It's unbelievable how I saw this coming from a mile away. And we covered this weeks ago. And there's a couple of popular YouTubers out there. We're not going to name drop. But come on, man. They love Nike stock. Come on, bro. Nike stock is garbage. We saw this coming a mile away. The company's declining year over year. Competition is whooping there. You know what? They're going back on their direct-to-consumer business strategy, going back to the traditional way they were doing business. The new CEO's in. God knows if he's going to turn things around. So I saw this coming a mile away, and tariffs are going to really hurt a company like Nike, Lululemon as well. Lulu's getting destroyed. So I saw this a mile away. I mean, I avoided Nike like the plague. We covered this on a lot of my videos. I was saying, beware, it's dead money, don't touch it. And here we are. We're at $55, and I was saying that in the mid-70s. I was saying that a couple of weeks ago, and I told you guys I actually bought Nike about a year and a half ago, and I was so quick to snap back to my senses and get out of it, and thank God I did that. Like I've been saying on the channel, be quick to cut your losers, cut your bad stocks, and let your winners ride. That's what you have to do in the stock market. And people that, just cling on to their losers, continue dollar cost averaging down on their losers, and they let their winners or cut their winners short, they're not gonna do well in this market. Let's just say that, and we'll leave it at that. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs, and check out my second channel. That is linked down below. We're doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs. Make sure to go subscribe and Join the free email list. I send out my top stocks weekly for free. Put your first name and your email address using that link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.